Hello and welcome to Endgame Club, another video from Endgame Club. This is a Tuesday night of our first rated week one of the rated stuff. Actually, we're right in the middle of the action in round 5, and I have a challenge waiting. This is from my mass. We just finished 4 rounds of pawn endgames, and switching gears now to some strategy. And let's accept the challenge. Good luck. My mass has been very tough so far. I have done the homework. Had the opportunity to read over chapters 1, 2, and 3 kind of patiently, looked at the different games. And this one I know. Okay. Clock is running, but very quickly, this is the famous position from a Capablanca game. I believe it's Capablanca Ragozin. It is the first position in the Shereshevsky book, so this will be good. Let me go ahead and make a couple moves, and I'll tell you some more. I got the white pieces, so I'm supposed to win. Easier said than done. Okay, so white has 2 on the queen side versus 1. That's the advantage. This knight versus bishop is not the advantage. And I do not want to trade them, on the other hand. This is the endgame channel over here on the left. So this is how I like to keep my screen, by the way, is 1 for the channel and 1 for the game. Anyway, back to the game. So, what are we going to do? How am I going to do this? I'm going to stop him from playing c5 if I can. My rook is on c3 because I'm planning to play b4. Once I play b4, my a3 pawn is unprotected. The rook, though, is going to keep an eye on that. Okay? And with the pawn on b4 and the rook on the c file, he can't play c5. So that's going to keep the queen side under control. Should be fine. Yeah, let's just go ahead and put this out here. It seems fine, right? Nothing wrong with that. No, hold on. What if he just sacrifices c5, rook takes c5, rook takes a3, trading pawns? Oh, but then his bishop is hanging. Okay, so I got to be careful. Let's just go ahead and be careful. Alright, let's go ahead and wait. I don't like the knight hanging on d4. And if there's one thing about endgames, is that you don't always have to hurry. So let's go ahead and maybe put the knight on e3. Capablanca said that you could control the entire board. White should be able to get control all the way up to a5, and I don't like the bishop on g2. I want to centralize my king, by the way. This is a big deal in endgames, is to use the king. So this is a 2-piece endgame. This is very common, by the way, about 1 out of 6 endgames, 15% or something. Okay, he's given me the option to trade. I was going to say very common rook and minor piece endgames. Anyway, I got to do this. Do I want to trade? I think I just want to trade that. Let's just trade that stuff. Why wouldn't I trade? Well, I'm supposed to be able to win anyway. If I trade, he's got a little tiny bit of counterplay with that pass to d-pawn. It's tough to be on display like this. No, you can't pass that up. Okay, I'm trading. And let's go ahead and run the pawns. Now I may have a d4, which is going to force me to choose between protecting a3 and staying on the c file. And that's okay. By the way, this is 3 minutes to start and 3 seconds time control. pretty sure I got this under control. But my mess has changed the equation here. He's taken the minor pieces off, and wasn't expecting that. So, of course, this maybe sometimes is a good idea. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, let's just park it right. What, do I need to do that? Yeah, I want my king on d3. This is something you can do if you think your opponent knows the official book version of everything. Is change it up. Don't win games the other way. Okay, and here comes the rook. Rook can come to c1 and try to get behind the stuff. I don't think checking me is going to hurt anything, but getting behind one of my precious passed pawns could be annoying. On the other hand, pawns got to go. If there's anything I've learned studying endgames is that you push your passed pawn. So let's put this pawn up there and let him think about it. Of course, I want to keep that protected. That would seem to be the job of the A pawn. Okay, let's do this. He can surround that B pawn if he wants to. With a king and a rook together, he should be able to stop it. But that leaves me with a passed A pawn, right? Versus a passed D pawn. The A pawn beats the D pawn because here he comes. You can't ignore that. It's got to go rook B8. And now we'll just take this off. Okay, so if he trades, this should be straightforward. I'll just leave that pawn on A3 and go kill his other pawns. By the way, if you have a passed pawn, it's not necessary. Oh boy, this is not going to work. That's it. I was just about to say, don't push the A pawn. Let his king run over there and get it. That's what it's there for. I'm not going to queen that A pawn. It's just going to slow him down. So my mass, a good idea, or an interesting idea. I think you could probably argue that this is a lost endgame and he had to try something. What he tried there was trading the bishop and knight off. Part of what came out of that was, now I got to make sure to keep a pawn here. Part of what came out of that deal was that his pawn shifted, you notice, from C to D. And as a result of that, I had two connected passed pawns. Let's go just take this off just to be safe. Once he traded, I had connected passed pawns, and there are different ways to handle that, but I was able to force him to go ahead and trade the rooks off for one of the pawns. Oh, I gotta be careful. Hold on. Okay.
Check.
Let's just get rid of this pawn.
Check.
It's gonna be king d6. There we go. It's an interesting point about the endgame, though, right? Which is that his pawn shifted from the C file to the D file, which actually was significant. So that's something to watch out for. That does happen from time to time. I think I got this wrapped up now. There.
Checkmate.
Yay. Okay. Put the results over here. Friends. Oh. Good game. Interesting. Try to trade bishop and knight. Prince my mass 1-0. Good game. Okay, and maybe we can catch the very end of the last game. Let's see if C. Rotor is still playing. Yes, he is. Okay. Oh, this is exciting. Alright, so this is the last few seconds of the exact same position. Celtics 2-1-Tue playing C. Roeder. C. Roeder just joined the Endgame club. We're very excited. All the way from Venezuela. And this looks like a close one. Alright, tricky. They do have the 3-second time delay, and that may mean translate into some interesting rook and pawn chances here. I think I could draw this, but looks like both players may be a little interested in pushing for whatever they can get here. I always like to see some confident action, even in something that's theoretically drawn. Celtic's a little low on the clock, although an experienced blitz player. I don't think that he'll flag, but that could be some problems. So C. Roeder's got a pawn all the way up to h4, but it's hard to get it going. Last game in progress. Observe C. Roeder. I can just click on it. Whoops. Ah, they agreed. Okay. Cancel that. Nice rook bow. Alright, well that wraps up this moment from round 5. If I can, I'll come back and catch another round a little bit later, but let me get back to being tournament director. So thanks for watching.